Just a pilot in his cockpit seated. Black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated.
Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So as you can see and as you know, I did get some much larger tires. These are 275s in the front and a massive 315 in the rear. So now what we're gonna go do is try some more 0 to 60 runs. If you recall before, the best I was able to get was a 5.2, I think, and that was starting in second gear and giving it just very little gas after that. So I'm hoping it's gonna be a little bit better. We're gonna take a look. But I also wanted to address another point. I did the muffler delete, as you know, and a lot of people expressed some concern with how loud it is. And let me show you here. This is gonna be a warm start. I just drove the car maybe 20 minutes ago on the freeway. It was fully warmed up. So let me show you what a warm start sounds like, just to show that it's not always super loud. So as you can see there, it calms down pretty quickly. So it's not loud whatsoever driving inside the car, and it's really not all that loud outside of the car until you're really on the throttle, and then it gets decently loud. But other than that, it's not too bad. So let me just take you here right quick and take a look at the performance pages. As you can see here, I did do a 0 to 60 in 5 seconds, and that was just me screwing around at a light. So I cut a 5-second 0 to 60 time, and I wasn't even really trying. So, you know, clearly just based on that little bit of evidence, I was able to shave 0.2 of a second off of my 0 to 60, which is quite good. But I do believe we can do a lot better. So let's head to my closed course and give this a shot. Okay, I'm at the spot, so let's get it going. First thing I wanted to show you was the tire pressure is at 34 psi. If you recall, when I was doing it with the stock tires, they were at like 43 or something really high. So it's not really, you know, the testing on the stock tires was like worst case scenario. So I wouldn't read too much in those numbers. I mean, I know a lot of people said they did better in their cars, which does not surprise me at all. First off, I had really high tire pressure. This car is fully loaded. It has the adaptive radar cruise, the seats, all the crap that weighs a lot. So, you know, obviously I'm running more weight. I got car seats in the back, and they're really heavy Diono steel frame car seats. They weigh like 30 pounds a piece. So, I mean, it's by far not best case scenario. On top of that, I'm heavy. I weigh like 225. So, you know, it's not gonna be as good as it can get, but we'll see what we can turn out. I remember when I was impressed with this, where it gives you these warnings, but now it has become an irritant. It tells me air quality warnings, all kinds of crap that I don't care about, and I can't seem to get rid of it. I haven't really looked on how, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so for the first test, it's just everything's gonna be in normal. Traction control fully on. Engine, transmission in normal, so nothing special. Everything full on, and it's gonna be like a worst case scenario. So let's see. All right, ready? Okay, that wasn't good at 5.5, but I can see the need to put the transmission in manual. Because if you saw there, it shifted into second, and then when I got back on it, it went back down to first, and it was just pretty stupid. That's not smart. You know, you're not going to shift and then up and then down in the middle of a run. So let me put it in manual. Let's try this again. Okay, 5.2. Very unimpressive. let me try again. There's got to be something I'm doing wrong here. Okay, I'm gonna put it in sport mode this time. Sport. And I'm gonna manually shift it again. That was a 5-second. Still spinning its ass off, which I'm really surprised that it's doing with these larger tires on it. So let me see if there's something better I can do with my technique. So still lots of wheel spin. I'm gonna try it in second gear this time. And hopefully this will work better. Let's see. No, that was shit. Let me try this again. So I'm actually going to try the launch control. Okay, the launch control is active. A little late with my shifts. I don't really know where to shift the car red lines at. I guess it's a little over 6,000. I think I was shifting low. Okay, that was a 4.9. That's the best we got, but it just feels, I mean, it still can do a lot better. I was expecting a lot better. I mean, I know these are all seasons, but they're big, and you would think that would kind of cancel each other out, and it would at least be as good as like a 275 summer tire, but probably not. Still spinning pretty bad. I probably need to lower the pressure. I mean, I'm looking behind me and it's laying down some pretty big stripes, so obviously it's not hooking up worth a damn. I just thought it would do better. I'm gonna try manual again, sport mode. Okay, I think the biggest thing preventing this thing from launching well is unfortunately me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've never raced like a fast automatic. Well, other than my 240, but that was on a trans brake and turbo 400. It was totally different, and it was on some big ass ET streets, so not even close to similar to this setup. So let me try this one last time. 4.8 is the best we got so far. Alright, that was a 4.9, and I definitely hit the limiter in at least first gear, which isn't good. I'm learning though. The launch control seems completely worthless. I have to be doing something wrong, I assume, because it says I have it set to 1500, which you can adjust it to all kinds of stuff. And so it should stop the car from launching past 1500, but it's like spiking way past 1500. Okay, launch control is definitely a dud. I'm gonna try this again. Okay, so I'll have to call that at 4.8. A little disappointed with that. I might have to try it again with lowering some pressure. 34 psi is quite a bit, and I would assume I've probably even gained more pressure than that with these constant launches. I'm sure it's heated them up quite a bit. Yeah, so I'm at 35 psi now, which is definitely high. So that's that. That's hot in here. Don't have the AC on this time. So that's it. I'm going to call that at 4.8. I was hoping for better, but I mean, it is 0.4 off of what it was before. I just would have expected more than 0.4. So don't really know what to say about that. I guess I suck. All right, so if anyone has some suggestions, I know there's a lot of people with these cars and a lot of people running better times than me. I'm usually pretty good, but I've never really raced an automatic before, especially not like one like this. So definitely doesn't seem like it's putting down power, but you know, it's got some decent meat, so I would expect to be able to pull better than a 4.8. We'll see if I can come back later, lower the pressure. I mean, it is a decently warm day. It's 77, so I wouldn't expect you know, maybe some heat soak from doing them back to back to back, but power doesn't seem to be the issue as much as traction is. Once it gets going, it seems like it's pulling strong. If I didn't hit the limiter and stuff manually shifting, I probably could have done a little bit better. Didn't have a fucking camera in my hand, but we'll see what we can do later. But for now, 0.5 off of the 0 to 60, which I think is rather impressive. So we'll see how we do in the future. So all right, that's it for now. Peace, everybody.
Just a pilot in his cockpit seated. Black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated. Weed is engaged in the pavement. Rubber escorts like I'm seeking arrangement. Push the gas, escalate the gauges, escalate hits on the cam girls' pages, blazes, and hit 'em with a script full of sexy phrases.